This was reported this morning. At a dinner with his players, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta secretly hired a team of professional pickpockets, the sleight of hand artists, were tasked with going around the tables, pinching phones and wallets from unwitting first team squad. At the end of the meal, Arteta stood up and asked the team to empty their pockets. A number of players were missing valuable items, right? The idea was to teach his squad, guys, be ready, be alert, be prepared at all fucking times. Fucking.
Now, I've got, apparently that story's true, and I've got a couple of points.
By the way, can I just ask another question? Where do you hire a team, not just one or two, a team of professional pickpockets, and then how do you integrate them within the mill so everyone's like,
okay, so you get them to wear Arsenal trackies, get little initials on them. They look
surely they'd be the waiters of the restaurant.
Yeah, you don't know.
Gotta be,
You never know.
They've got to be.
Yeah?
Have to be waiters.
Bro.
Secretly.
So you don't want them in tracksuits?
No, they could be
20
waiters.
people turn up in a tracksuit.
Have you waiters?
It's more coaching stuff.
One, I couldn't understand.
Four more
More
left
coaching
backs
stuff.
have just walked in.
You're definitely a waiter.
Set piece coach
you'd
there.
have to be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, staff, maybe other customers.
Yeah, all good.
How these...
Hey, I wasn't alert.
You weren't
Be
ready.
prepared, guys. Any second, they can take
This season,
anything.
This round
Your
table,
chain.
be prepared.
Your watch.
Prepared.
Be prepared, guys.
Jane.
Can I answer
Why?
that?
Let's hear your answer now. Let's hear your answer.
No, what I was saying, first of all, how we source those team of professional pickpockets, I don't know.
Google.
Secondly, Arteta is becoming known more and more for his kind of out-the-box thinking. He does
Playing
his
the
weird
music
thing,
at
the playing music, the dog.
Are you on Amazon this year? Is he
dog
going for the cameras?
Have they nicked him?
Maybe they're on All or Nothing this year, and he's just
And
he's
he's going,
doing it for the
guys,
cameras.
nothing. We stole
Guys,
everything.
we have no content. We need to do something, guys. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, so he's known for his out-of-the-box thinking.
Can say that again.
There's been a few examples, the dog, the playing of the music, now this. And the other point I was going to make, which is perhaps a bit more serious and a bit more relevant, is that I think that there's a security issue there. So basically what he's saying is, these guys, nowadays, everybody, sure, professional footballers are the same. Your whole life is on your phone. And I would imagine if you was to get hold of a couple of those guys' phones and they're tapped into various WhatsApp groups, there's probably a wealth of information that you could get that could possibly do damage.
I don't think
No, hold on.
This is taking a turn.
No, hear me out. So hear me out. So what I'm saying is, if some unscrupulous people got hold of that, not only could they get hold of information.
Go get passcodes and all that.
Hang on. That is tactical information. That could be information that is sensitive to the club. So I think what he's saying is that, listen, you guys need to be aware of your circumstances, aware of what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's just.
I'm going to
let him land. It could cost them points next season.
I'm going to tell you that
from pickpocketing.
No, but can you not see where I'm going? There'll be information.
I know where you're coming from,
but
there'll be information on those phones that could be sensitive.
You don't remember Bielsa?
There is people that are within that club, and your club, and your club, and your club, that has that information, and they share it readily.
100%.
You're saying that
I think the method of the exercise was, if you get your, something goes out your pocket or something, be alert on the pitch, guys.
It's a bit late.
Yeah, I'm sure there's that as well.
Okay, but
I'm sure there's that as well.
Can I not eat my meal
Well,
in peace?
apparently not. Apparently not.
No, when I go out on a football pitch, I'm preparing for people nicking my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm eating my fucking
I'm eating my food. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
So drink the garlic bread. Where's the garlic bread?
By way of an example, remember
They gotta eat like this now.
the embarrassment that was caused to Raheem Sterling when he had his phone nicked and they discovered, or was it his, something to do with his salary?
I remember Tevez getting his salary
Sterling had
slip.
his
They went through
yeah.
his bin and found his salary slip.
Yeah.
Apparently Raheem Sterling was a bit careless, left one of his wage slips lying around. Somebody got hold of it and it was all over how much he earns.
Surely
this,
it's
that, and the other.
digital these days as well.
Sure, but
Paper.
yeah.
Well, you searched it up the other day. Got some great figures,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
you?
true. Digitally.
But imagine
Go
Alex,
through their bins.
let's be clear, mate. And it's not just Alex, all of us. If we had our phones stolen, I would imagine there could be some information on there that you would
That's
not want.
what he's trying to do,
It
man.
just wasn't the
No,
point.
I'm just trying to.
We see your
I'm
point.
thinking out aloud. I'm thinking he's trying to make the players aware to be more careful.
I think it's a very.
It's definitely just
I think it's just a mental prepreparation.
Very David
I like
Brent-esque.
some of his
Very,
like some of
Where's
his
your phone, mate?
some of his
Here it is.
methods, like the dog win. You know what I mean? Like the fact
It didn't work.
No, it has a little.
When do we
bit.
sell the dog?
They've changed his name.
But the dog win. It's
changed
called
his name.
second.
I heard stories about it. It's like to bring it as a family, and you can't deny it that the Arsenal of these days are a lot better than Arsenal of the old days. You know what I mean?
With a cat of
no, but
it's very Brendan Rodgers.
They're just a cringe club.
Very
Everything
Brendan.
you do is so
can
cringe.
I just say, in the final analysis, right? Can I just say this? In the final analysis, he's a quirky guy, and he's got these sort of mad professor ideas. I think that's what it's.
But can I ask though, with the dog, seriously, how long does the dog have?
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to be rehomed.
The contract should. What's the contract on the dog? How long does the dog have to win?
With Gus?
How long does the dog have to win?
He's surely got to go to City. Like, if that dog wants to win things, he's going to have to go to City.
If you don't win something
like
this season,
every other player,
you need to sell the dog. If you don't win something this season, he's.
As I said, I just think he's a quirky guy with some mad.
If Arsenal got a dog called Win, you must have a goose called Flap.
Oh, I like that, Nick. I like that. Also, do you remember the introduction when Brendan Rodgers came to Liverpool? Right, he stood out in front of all the players and went, "Guys, I've got 3 envelopes." Actually, he's not Scottish; he's Northern Irish. So I haven't really nailed that accent. Character. He said, "I've got 3 envelopes, and in these envelopes are 3 names of players that are going to let us down this season. Make sure you're not in the envelope." And everyone looked around and thought, "What? Doesn't even really make sense what you're even saying."
So he's already
how do you know the names?
Predicted his flops.
Yeah, it's a mind game thing, right? I think this one, the pickpocket thing, is wild.
It is
How
wild,
is
but
that
I've
supposed
given you
be
what I
prepared,
think.
be alert. People are scanning it all the time.
That Brendan Rodgers,
Paranoid.
one's silly as well.
No,
If
that
someone
was
goes and gets the
stupid.
envelope and opens it and sees their name in it, I'm handing in transfer.
No, but bro, there was no names. That's the whole
There was no
point.
names, so
They're
that's
blank
dumb.
envelopes.
Stupid.
Exactly. I'm saying
So
it was
dumb.
stupid.
No, but
What
with the
happened to
phone
him?
thing, I also gave you a more serious side to that as well, which I think could be behind.
But Laurie, how are they getting in their phones with no passcodes?
Mate, they can get in them.
Yeah, they can get in them.
They can
you
get in
know
them.
that.
Face ID.
And listen, let's all be honest. It is quirky. It's a bit more than left field, if you like. But you know what? If he ends up winning the title, people are going to look back.
Don't you dare try and say if they end up winning the title, the pickpockets will have to.
No.
For
What
it.
I'm saying
Come on,
is,
bro. It's
the
ridiculous.
guy is
mate.
a man that clearly likes to think so-called outside the box. If he wins a title, people will be writing books and saying this guy's revolutionised the way of thinking. He does things that other managers.
Sorry, I think it's ludicrous.
Arsene Wenger.
I think it's
Arsene Wenger changed football. You can say what you want about Arsene Wenger. Even as a Spurs fan, I will always give full credit to Arsene Wenger because he literally changed English football and football worldwide for that.
Food, though.
If I'm looking at Arteta, I mean, he's literally just trying to copy Pep and then adding these weird little cringe things in. So until you actually then go and win something.
Exactly. Well, that's what I just said. If he ends up winning the title, all these cringy, quirky things that we're all laughing at now,
it's just cringe.
People will be
and
writing books in 10 years' time and saying this man, his level of thinking is such that
They better not be writing books. I'll be real. They better not be writing no books about that.
Nah.
it's a bit awkward at the end when the pickpockets are standing at the door going, there you go.
There you go, mate.
Go on, Ben. Back to the sunbed.
They'll never trust those people again.
Just say alert.
There's so many questions.
It's giving you something to talk about.
A
Isn't
team
it?
of pickpockets. Where do you go to find them? How do you dress them
road,
up?
mate?
How did they actually steal?
yards and find them on the Holloway Road? He only has to
You
walk
can
outside
get
the
anything.
Emirates. You get 50 pickpockets
You can get
if you
anything
want.
on Google.
Attenzione, pickpocket.
Yeah, you can get anything on Google if you look.
No, I think it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. They're all getting their stuff back, and he's just making a point. I think I quite like that.
I think he's creating trust issues.
Players these days don't go anywhere without their phones like this, though. Whenever they're walking into training,
There's trust issues in the dressing
It's
room.
really interesting.
Arsenal going to
I don't think it's
implode.
about the phones. I don't think it's about the jewelry. I don't think it's about the chains.
It's not. It's about making sure you're alert on the pitch.
just
Don't
giving
get,
a message. Just giving a
Don't
message.
get
I heard they
turned,
took
don't
Ben
you?
I
White's
wouldn't trust my
snuff.
teammates after that exercise. Not passing.
We got to move on from this. Sure.
No, let's move on. Let's move on. Honestly, it's just
It's got
wild.
you talking,
It's wild.
isn't it?
So
Big up, big
feeling
up.
nauseous.
Gallagher.